The verse for us to remember is in Revelation chapter 17, verse 10. There are also 7 kings. 5 have fallen, 1 is, and the other has not yet come. And when he comes, he must continue a short time. The first of these kings was Emperor Justinian. In 554, he decreed that the local government be chosen by the bishops and chief persons of each province. For the first time, the church was to be involved in choosing the civil governors. By merging the church and the state, the whole of Europe could be one, just like the days of the old empire. The next king to rule the Holy Roman Empire was Charlemagne, who was crowned by Pope Leo on Christmas Day 800. The third king was to be Otto the Great. A German ruler working with the Pope was to set a precedent for our time. This empire was to last for 300 years, but like those before, ended in factional fighting. The fourth king was Charles V, who began the Habsburg dynasty. The Habsburgs are still waiting in the wings for the moment that they could be called upon to take the mantle of the Holy Roman Emperor. The fifth king was a short, fiery Corsican by the name of Napoleon Bonaparte. He managed to thrust France onto the world stage and through a succession of battles brought the Habsburgs under his control. He was proclaimed emperor in 1804, but 10 years later, he had lost his empire to the British at the Battle of Waterloo. In the final part of our program, we will discover the identity of the sixth king, the one who is, and we will see how the rest of this prophecy applies to our present day and our future. But first, I would like to offer you the booklet that explains this prophecy in more detail than we can cover on this program. We would like you to have this free booklet titled The Beast of Revelation, Myth, Metaphor, or Soon Coming Reality. This 48-page booklet explains the meaning of Daniel's prophecies. You will also read about the Beast of Revelation and its mysterious mark. What does the number 666 mean? When you read this book, you will find the answers to this question. All of this is free for the asking. Simply phone the number on the screen for your free copy of The Beast of Revelation, or go online to our website, tomorrowsworld.org. If you aren't already a subscriber, you will also receive a free subscription to our bi-monthly magazine, Tomorrow's World.
You will also
In the last part of our program, we discussed the first 5 kings revealed in Daniel's prophecy. Now, who was the sixth king? The one who is. The understanding of this verse was revealed in the 1930s to Mr. Armstrong at the time of Benito Mussolini's rule in Italy. Mussolini had recognized the Vatican as a sovereign state in 1929, and in turn the church allowed him to declare himself emperor. He set about to conquer Ethiopia and recreate the Holy Roman Empire. A treaty between Mussolini and Hitler brought Germany into this orbit, and it all ended at the end of the Second World War. Do you realize that you are about to experience something that will be a shock to the world when it happens? Suddenly, another Holy Roman Empire will be proclaimed, and the crowning of another emperor will take place. When this happens, you will know that he will rule only a short time. And when he comes, he must continue a short time. Though this time will be short, it will be a long enough period for the world to experience one of the most fabulous times of prosperity ever. But then the Babylonian harlot who will ride the beast for only a short time will be destroyed by the power of God. Let me read to you what is written in Revelation chapter 18. Babylon the Great is fallen. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the merchants of the earth have become rich with the abundance of her luxury. The Bible describes how the rulers who gave their power to the woman turn on her and hate her. It says, and the 10 horns which you saw on the beast, these will hate the harlot and make her desolate and naked, eat her flesh and burn her with fire. The whole European political and religious system will fail and fall. As it collapses, hear what the merchants of the earth will cry out. And the merchants of the earth will weep and mourn over her, for no one buys their merchandise any more, of gold and silver, precious stones and pearls, of bronze, iron and marble. In verse 17 we read, "For in 1 hour such great riches came to nothing. Europe, which will rise to the heights of world prominence, will not hold on to its power." Yes, a dramatic change in world power is taking place. It's affecting the lives of millions of people. But what about you? How can you prepare for the times ahead? In Revelation 18 verse 4, God says, "Come out of her, my people, lest you share in her sins, and lest you receive of her plagues." He also tells us that if we turn to him and refuse to participate in the manners and the customs of this world's religions and keep his laws, he will protect us from the curses that will fall upon the rest of the world. He tells us, "I will also keep you from the hour of trial which shall come upon the whole world, to test those who dwell on the earth." We are here to teach and instruct those whom God is calling, and we hope that what we've seen in our Bibles today will be of help to you. Be sure to join us next week at the same time